folks, today we've got something a little bit different. Now, I'm a bit of a wood fanatic, like probably a wood obsessive. I've got an area which is just like wood, pieces of wood. Some of them from my dad's days. Yeah, like that's donkey's years ago. The point is, we have these little strips, and what do we do with them? Do we have a reason? Do we have an application? Well, today I've got a piece of wild olive that you bought, or that I bought, just simply because it's gorgeous. And how can we apply it and use it in the right way that it'll be enjoyed and really admired? So, we're going to be making like a decorative tray. What do you do with it? Whatever you want. You can use it to put pot plants on. It could be a piece on your outside patio table. It could even be a TV tray for snacks for the Bokke game. Really, it could be up to you. Anything is possible. Right, what we're going to need for this project is obviously our piece of wood, which we've selected. We're going to need 2 handles. We're going to need a sander with a fine grit paper, a drill with the screw pilot, masking tape, a paintbrush, and of course some steel wool. Right folks, what we're starting off with, which seems a bit backwards, but we're starting off with actually placing the handles. And we want to place the handles because we've got to drill through, and we want to make sure that those are in position before we do any of our prep to this beautiful piece of timber. And the way we're going to do that is with a bit of masking tape on each handle, make a mark, transfer the masking tape onto our piece of timber, and that will then indicate exactly where we've got to drill so we get the right spot. Right, now that these 4 babies are being made, all I'm going to do is flip this guy over, and we're going to countersink over here because we are going to be putting these screws in, and I want to make sure that they are level with our beautiful piece of timber, or else it's going to be unsteady, you know, when you put it on a flat surface. Now that we've done the 4 countersinking holes, all it needs is a light sanding because this piece of timber has already been planed. So we just want to get off the last bits of scuffs. When you are sanding, please do be careful and gentle if there is some bark on the edge of it, because you don't want to nick it and pull off the most beautiful part besides the grain of the wood. Right folks, after the dusting, a clean cloth and a good wipe down with some mineral turpentine. Once that is dried, and it literally takes a couple of minutes, then our first coat of our sealer. Remember, when going into your first coat, it's important that you saturate the wood. Remember that you might find patches where the sealer has absorbed, so it's not an even surface. That's where you've got to then reapply to make sure that you get a good even surface. The reason why I love this product, and it's a winner, is because it's scratch resistant, it's really durable, and it's water and alcohol resistant as well. Couple of tips when applying any product: make sure that you're going with the grain and avoid any pooling, and allow it to dry completely. Right, our first coat of our sealer is really nice and dry, and this is important because it really did suck in a lot into the wood, and it probably is your most important coat. Now what we're going to do is, with some fine steel wool, we're going to give it a little buff, and once you've done that, you're going to dust it off, give it a good wipe down with mineral terps, and then another coat. And you do this twice. A minimum of 3 coats, folks, but after your 3rd coat, you don't need to use the steel wool. Oh, you're looking so beautiful, looking so beautiful. Okay, right, now we're going to put the handles on. Now remember that what we did was we did the countersinking on the underside, okay, and that is because we don't want these guys to sit too high. So to get these in, all we're going to do is pop these screws in here because we're going to put the handles on now. So get them in there. There we go. 1 and 2. All right. Just stand it on its side, and then you can align your handle and simply tighten up these little fasteners. Alrighty, nice and tight, handles are in, and are you not beautiful or what? So many uses, so many ideas, and it started off as just a simple piece of wood, looking for a real good purpose in life.